under the patronage of the Bahrain Culture and Antiquity Authority and Gilgamesh Theatre, organized a ceremony honoring the most outstanding Bahraini art of the 2018 entitled Bahrainis with Passion. The event was initiated and organized by a group of young people from theatre department of the Gilgamesh Theatre, which created an opportunity for young people to showcase their abilities and skills to Bahraini art stars.
This project was a small, we was thinking it's gonna be a really big in Bahrain, but we was thinking to be a legal group in Bahrain. So we start working out and teach a lot of people how to dance or how to move. It was really hard in the beginning because their first time dancing or something like this, but I was expecting not that much. I was expecting it's a small project, but now we have something good in Bahrain. So I'm happy we're doing this, and thanks for Mr. Fahad. He was giving me a chance to be something real.
After the screening, the ceremony started with a speech from the chairman of the board of directors of the Gilgamesh Theatre, Fahad Mendi, honoring of the young Bahrainis who participated in the Voice program, Faisal Ansari, who achieved a great success in the program and made everyone the jury trying to get him to choose him by a team of Ahlam.
Celebrating all the directors and famous people in Bahrain. I think it's great that they're celebrating these people because they have such an important figure in Bahrain in general. I'm going to perform a poem that is all about Bahrain and how we're grateful to have this country and how amazing it is, and hopefully everyone likes it.
The director of Creative Bahraini Films, Mohammed El Ghaffas, was also honored of releasing the series Perfume of the Soul by the Kuwaiti artist Huda Hussein in 2018.
So I'm a member of the Gilgamesh Theatre, and I'm so honored that I'm a part of this event, and this is the first time that is happening in Bahrain. This event is called Bahrainis with Passion, and the ones that are given the certificates and the gifts have passion like me. I'm a makeup artist and I have a passion and I have a dream, and of course everyone has a dream and a passion. So I'm very, very happy to have such a lovely event, and I hope such events continue within the years. Well, I feel very honored that I'm a part of this lovely event, and I'm very pleasured that finally that they're gonna give me a certificate and a gift, and I'm so happy that I'm a part of it.
The audience did not miss out on the ceremony honoring the distinguished Bahraini crew in the series The 10 Cents, as well as the words given to the director Ali Al-Ali, assistant director Ahmed Al-Saffar, makeup Sadiqa Al-Ansari, Khalid Al-Sha'al, and a group of Bahraini youth. Tributes were also given to a director from Bahrain, Ahmed Yaqub Al-Baqla, who directed the series The Greatest Mysteries, and director Mohammed Nazih, and the media Imar Abdallah for their work on mention. At the end of the ceremony, a group of young people from the Gilgamesh Theatre who had received their bachelor's degree from the Higher Institute of Arts and Theatre in Kuwait were honored. The celebration of Eid al-Adha is held in every city or village in its own way, primarily by the people of these areas, especially the children. The celebration vary between the revival of traditions with the Hayyabiyya, as well as recreational events and activities. The festivities are characterized by old Bahrain traditions by accessorizing the children with traditional dress, by wearing the traditional dress of Bukhaneg, embroidered with a string of zari, and by wearing the dress with Hayyabiyya. The Hiyabiya is a very old tradition in Bahrain on Eid al-Adha, where children spend an enjoyable social day with their families on the seafront while chanting the famous Hiyabiya song on the path of nostalgia. The hiyabi is made from a small mat or basket made of palm fronds, which is planted with seeds from grains such as wheat and barley. The hiyabi hangs on their home while children water and care for the seeds and the seeds mature and grow. Then on the day of Arafat stand, they throw them into the sea, on which is the 9th day of Dhul Hijjah. This is done for their pilgrims returning from their pilgrimage to the house of Allah. May Allah bless them and may gifts be given to them. It is said that the origin of the word Hiyabiya is Hajji Biji. It comes from Kuwaitis and Emiratis, which means that the pilgrim will come after the end of the Hajj season. The forms and rites of celebrating Eid al-Adha vary from country to country in the Muslim world. Each society has its own customs, which bring happiness and pleasure to its members. Despite the different practices between the Arab countries and the GCC countries during Eid, the customs and traditions are similar, as the citizens welcome the holiday privately and in traditional ways, with a special attention paid to the visiting our blood relations. One of the most important of these customs, which the Gulf countries share during Eid al-Adha, is Riyug al-Eid or Gudu al-Eid, which is a very traditional dish. It happens infrequently today, but in the past, women would receive the Eid breakfast and prepare for a dish called balalit in the morning of the feast day, and then meet parents and relatives at the table in a state of joy and pleasure. Al-Gudua is the word from the Gulf region, meaning the types of sweets and nuts that are placed in the council, the place where guests are received to provide visitors with the Eid.